Vivian speaking more about city life.
关注房子，关注城市，更关注生活。
I will see you every Wednesday night.
国际生活家直播采访秀 Vivian speaking， 每周3晚7点半，不见不散。
Good evening, this is Vivian speaking. It's 7 p.m. tonight, and it's my honor to have my friend Helen Boyle with us. So she is a founder and director of MCF. So maybe everyone must be curious what is MCF. So could you explain for us first?
Good evening. Thank you so much for inviting me, Vivian. It's a pleasure to be here. MCF is a platform of opportunity, not only for the underprivileged children in China, but also for the international school students to work together towards the same goal. Actually, MCF started when I came here 11 years ago, and my background was in education in UK, and so I just took a 1-year sabbatical leave from my work to come here to visit my daughter. And within the 2 weeks of my stay in Beijing, I came across a migrant school. And that's how it started. I was working in the school as a volunteer, and gradually this became a kind of program that everybody wanted to get involved. So I had a lot of volunteers wanting to come and support me. My initial idea was just giving back to the community. And I was really pleased and happy because as a mother, I had my daughter here. She was happy, she was safe, and I wanted to give something back to the community, and that's how it started. And within a year, I decided to leave my job back in UK, give up my job, and carry on working. So 11 years later, I'm still here.
Wow, she has been contribute, your energy to the MCF for 11 years,
That's
right?
Yes.
Okay, I will talk about in Chinese for a little while. 那么是这样啊，今天晚上呢，很开心的邀请到了我的朋友 Helen， 然后来做客我们的 Vivian Speaking。那 Helen 呢，她也是她是有在英国是有自己的一个教育背景啊。同时呢，他在中国呢做这个 MCF 这个服务，就是这个平台呢，已经有11年的时间。刚才他也是简单的跟我们大家沟通了一下这个平台是怎么开始的。当时其实他只是说，当时他的女儿是在中国工作嘛，然后他就想来中国来这边有一个1年的时间，想过来旅游但是呢正好在这个契机的时候呢，他遇到了这些孩子们。所以说他也是通过这些相处各方面，他觉得这些孩子简直就是他自己的孩子，所以他完全是难以割舍的状态。那这样一来呢，就11年过去了。那一会儿呢，我们会详细的了解一些我们这个平台的一些情况。那这样哈，对导播非常感谢导播为我们我们就是切出来我们今天大概的一些流程哈。我们今天都会讲哪些内容？大家可以。从那个平台来讲的话，可以看得很清楚。首先呢，我们会说建立 MCF 联盟的初衷和契机。那然后呢，就是公益过程中，那 Helen 印象最深的故事是什么呢？那么第3点呢，我们会去聊聊今后 MCF 在联盟在发展的一些方向。同时呢，最后呢 ，Helen 会给我们讲一下那他的一些收获和启迪。So for the whole live show, we will begin with what has inspired her to create MCF. And actually, he has talked a little bit beforeward. And after that, he will say something about what has impressed her the most with the past charities. Afterward, we will go towards a further goal for the MCF, and lastly, and we will say, what does Helen want to achieve with MCF? So, okay, let's move to the first question. And Helen, you have been contribute for MCF for 10 and 11 years already, right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, so, and you call it, this kind of charity journey, inspire and be inspired journey. So what inspired you to create this platform, and what is your goal to achieve in the future?
Well, the first time I went to the migrant school, I was really surprised and really inspired by the kids, because it made me realize children are children, and no matter where you go, children has a dream. And really, it really made me feel that these children, just like my own kids, they have a dream. The only thing is they might not have the same opportunity as our children. So this really inspired me to give something back and to actually make a difference. And from that point, I realized that it's not only these kids that they really inspiring me, it's the volunteers. There's a lot of people, they want to help, they want to do good things, and they just need the direction, they just need the platform so that they can actually put their energy and make a difference. So that really inspired me, and I thought, well, if I can do a little bit, I started, and that's how I started MCF.
Okay, for this 10 years or 11 years, it's going to be a long time. Okay, so what kind of, the energy to push you to go this far?
You know, for 10, 11 years, what kept me going are these children, are my passion about making a difference, my passion about these children. And, you know, I think as a parents, we are quite happy to tell our children every day that don't do this, this is wrong, that's right. But I think the best way to actually show your children is through your own action. And although my children were old enough, but I felt that this is the best message you can pass on to these children. If they see that you care about them, in future they go and repeat the same thing and they care about somebody else in need. So for 11 years, I've done it without thinking about anything. It was my passion and I wanted to do it. And this is how I have now a lot of volunteers that they have the same feeling, same vision and same passion. And that's what they're doing.
OK， 这块儿Helen 呢也是说的我心潮澎湃哈。那么其实我们就是很想了解这个做了11年的这样的慈善，当时是什么样的力量让他开始来做的？其实我觉得还是 Helen 对那种孩子的那种热爱啊，他觉得每一个孩子其实都是一样的，无所谓你是在公立学校，你还是在这种就是migrant school， 对吧？那么其实他都是孩子，其实都是一样，他们都是有梦想啊。所以说，其实Helen是希望这样的孩子同样有就是自己追求梦想的能力，所以他也希望就是帮助孩子插上他们这种梦想的翅膀。那这样的力量呢，也是推动他做了11年，到现在为止做了11年这样的慈善工作。所以说，我觉得作为一个中国人来讲的话，说实话，这也就是为什么我特意邀请他从北京来到天津来参与我们 Vivian Speaking 录制。我希望更多的人能够了解到他现在所做的事儿，希望更多的人呢也能够参与进来。Okay, so let's move to the next picture. Okay, so here's the two numbers. Okay, if we want to learn more about the MCF, I think these two numbers are very important. So could you explain to us what's that?
Yeah, 480. Every Saturday, we send volunteers to different schools in different parts of Beijing. And so the volunteers will go there and they teach subjects such as science, such as English, art, music, all kind of subjects. And these are the subjects that is not part of the actual migrant school's curriculum. So they don't have the opportunity to learn music as such or science subject. So our volunteers go to these schools. So every week we teach over 400 kids. And, 480 kids mean that every week we teach 480 kids.
So is this 480 kids
per week?
Yeah, from the same school?
No, different schools.
Okay.
So these are different schools that we send. We work with 12 schools. So each school will have a group of volunteers going to the school teaching different subjects. So if you add up all these kids from different schools, it's 480 kids that we support every week.
Wow, it's amazing. Yeah. So what about another number?
37,000. Yes.
Yeah.
We work with a lot of international schools, and one of our projects is we provide free health checkup for children. And so for this free health checkup, we have different sponsors. And one of the sponsors were Beijing British School, Sanlitun. And they had an event and the money that they raised went directly to the hospital, and we took children for health checkup. So they raised 37,000 RMB, and that went straight to the hospital, and we provided over 70 kids with free health checkup.
大家应该大家应该就是有一些了解了哈。那么我们刚才一直在说 migrant school， 那么这些孩子来讲呢，就是说他们的家长呢，其实他们不是北京本地人，那么可能是从外地过来北京打工的，他们的就是孩子呢，可能就是说不能够很方便的进入到的就是公立学校来学习，那么这样他们呢就进入到了这种 migrant school 来进行学习。那么 Helen 呢也是在帮助那这些学校的孩子们。那他刚才说到480来讲的话，那么就是他每周的周六 is that Saturday?
Saturday,
okay.
yes.
每周周六的时候呢，他和他40多个志愿者来讲的话，那么他们就去到不同的这种 migrant school， 那来帮助这些孩子来去学习英语啊，各方面还有学绘画呀，还有音乐呀。一会儿我们会稍微讲到这个话题哈。那么他们现在帮助的学生呢，在北京来讲呢，是一共有480名的一个学生。那么第二个数字是37000，3万7千元。那么这个来讲的话，也是他们为孩子们争取到的，就是体检的一个费用，对吧？这些孩子他都能够有这么一个体检的机会，那么这样保证孩子的一个健康的一个成长。Okay, thank you so much for what you have did for these kids. So I was saying beside the health check, you will also to work with your team to support some kids who really need help.
That's right. Yeah.
Like a kids called Pan.
Fan, yes.
Oh, Fan.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Fan. Okay. Panda is yes, it's a number. Yes, the name of of a panda.
Yes.
So I remember it well. So it's I'm sorry. So it's a Fan. And there's a sentence, working with a fan was an amazing privilege. It is rare to meet someone who is consistently joy, and especially considering his situation. So my question is, what kind of situation he was? And
Fan, we worked with Fan when he was 5 years old, and he is now nearly 10 years.
Oh.
So I met Fan through one of our school, which we provided a health checkup for children of that school. Yeah. And Fan's sister was one of those kids in that school. And after the health checkup, when we finished the group of children health checkup, we go to the school with 2 doctors. And so the doctor will provide the actual opportunity for parents to actually ask any question and have a look at the actual report, the health report. And so Fan was there with his mom, and he was sitting on his mom's lap. And I tried to draw his attention to just be playful. And he just looked at me without any sort of facial expression, without any movement. So later on, the mother came to me and said that, he suffered from cerebral palsy, and he cannot do anything. He doesn't speak, he doesn't walk, he doesn't eat by himself, he can't stand up. So they had to carry him from place to place.
Okay.
So I offered the mother, I said, why can't you, take him to doctor? And she said that we have, and they said they can't do anything. And that's how it started, the story of Fan. So I took him to doctor, I took him to hospital, they've done some tests, and they said they can provide support for him. So we supported him through physiotherapy, acutherapy, and horse riding, so that, it built his strength and the muscle movement. And now Fan can actually walk by himself.
Yeah.
He can climb upstairs.
Wow.
And he is a different person. And he himself taught me a lot about life. That just because he's got disability doesn't mean that he cannot live. He can communicate with us through his expression, through his movement. It's just amazing. It's just amazing to see this child. 5 years ago, he couldn't do anything. Now he's actually mixing and he's trying to communicate, which is amazing.
Wow. 请导播帮我们切一下那个范的照片。Okay. Yeah, this is what I want to say because you just say that Fan has no facial expression at the beginning, right? But it's totally different from the picture now, right?
Yes.
Wow, you must be very proud of this process, right?
I am.
Okay,
very
so
much.
that's 5 years.
That's 5 years. Took us 5 years to actually get him to this stage, which is really good. Now he goes swimming. We send him for swimming. So we try to provide him with the opportunity of all kind of activity to actually build him. And really is interesting because now through our action, his parents actually recognize him and consider him as a person, and they're trying to support him. So it's not only we helped him, but the parents now are learning how to actually accept him and how to support him.
Wow, this is I think it's more enough just to support him financially, right? Okay.
Yes.
这个刚才我们 Helen 哈也跟我们讲了一个他来跟他们的这个MCF 这个组织呢，来帮助一个我们中国的小朋友，他叫范范。他其实他的症状呢是脑瘫。那这样的话，5年前的时候，这个你看我们刚才看到的照片，这个孩子是非常活泼的，其实跟我们正常孩子没有什么差别。但是在5年前，这个孩子他是没有任何表达力的，包括他的面部表情都是非常僵硬的。那么在这个5年里呢，他也是 Helen 的这边的工作。那么跟他们的家人的一些沟通，包括对范范的一些身体上的一些协调性啊，包括他的肌肉的一些增强，一些相关的训练。那么我们可以看到范范现在一个惊人的一个改变。Thank you so much for everything. Yes. So there's also, for the MCF, there's a lot of programs because you sent me the portfolio about of the MCF, but one thing I'm very interested in is kids club. Right? Why I'm interested in because it's not you are the person or you are the key person to organize this club, but you let more students to involve in, right? To communicate with each other. So this is a equal club. So why, what's happening at the beginning? Because it's been 8 years.
Yes.
Right? Since
Yes.
2010.
That's right, yeah. Well, the idea behind MCF Kids Club is that, every child, they work together. It's inclusive. It's bring everybody together. And it makes you feel like it's a family. And you're part of that family. Nobody is above anyone. Nobody is below anyone. So the children will feel that this is a club and they're working together. It's not a matter of, you're a migrant child or you're not a migrant child. We're all equal in a way. So children forget about their status, who they are, where they're from. They just work together towards the same goal. And this is the MCF Kids Club because we work with a lot of international schools. So the idea is so that these kids, they actually work together and sort of, don't feel anything that, intimidate them or, feel that they're not equal to the other child or they're not as high as the other child. So this is why we created the MCF Kids Club.
Okay, and in Beijing, because now what your main job is to providing this kind of help to migrant family currently in Beijing, right? So how many international schools have you been work with?
Right now, I think we're working with about 6-7 international schools, and we run programs that is part of their actually CAS and IB program, which is if they want to go overseas and study, they have to have this community service sort of work. So we provide that opportunity for them.
Yeah.
But also, like what I said earlier on, MCF is a platform of opportunity for everyone. Our own children, when they finish university or, they have got no chance of getting a job because every organization that they apply for a job, they want experience. Well, if nobody give them that chance to actually have that experience, where are they going to start? So this is also for international school to actually work with us to make a difference, to give something back to the community, but also to get and to understand themselves, their weaknesses, their strengths, what they like, what they don't like. So this way will help everybody.
Okay, so who in charge of this kids club in Beijing?
I have who actually was volunteering with us for 4 years. And now she is actually program manager. So she runs all these kids club, but also we have a teacher at the school. So with the supervision of the teacher at the school and also my program manager, we actually make sure the kids club is running smoothly.
Okay, so how many? I mean, at the beginning, it must be so hard to have so many lectures at the beginning. I mean, for the migrants kids, right? So for this 8 years, so what's the growing process for the kids club?
It's getting more kids are interested, more schools are interested. They want to get involved. They want, because this also helps the international student, because they have to take the responsibility of organizing and managing the team. So it teaches them skills that they can use later on in their life.
Okay, so how many? Do you remember how many kids has? I mean, for the teachers part, how many international students has involved in this program?
Well, like at the moment we have about 5 kids club in different international schools, and so a teacher will have usually about 10 to 15 students working under this kids club. So we have students coming to the school, teaching. They have their lesson plan, they plan, and then they send the lesson plan to the program MCF program manager, and she will check it, make sure everything is okay, and then they can take it and teach the migrant kids.
Okay, so now you are you want to expand the area to Tianjin.
Yes, I would love to. This was my dream, to actually expand MCF beyond Beijing. But for the 11 years, we were all volunteers. We didn't have really the system that we pay anybody. Now we are gradually expanding, and we are working in Tianjin, and hopefully in future we can expand to other districts and other provinces.
Okay, I believe maybe some headmaster of an international school is watching the live show. So what would you like to say to them?
I would like to say that this is not only an opportunity for the school, but also for the student to actually get engaged and understand more about themselves, but also how they can make a difference. I really believe in that, we are living in a society that there's no longer you need to just worry about your immediate family. You need to make sure that you look after other people, purely because, like what I said, my daughter has been here, I was in England, I had no way of supporting her other than a phone call or, email or Skype phone call. But so if you make a better environment for everyone, then you don't have to worry about your kids, because you know that everything is safe for everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I will let you know if any headmaster want to contact you later.
Lovely, thank you.
Okay. Actually, we have been already work with one international school in Tianjin, right? And
right.
yeah, we will keep moving and to say what the kids will, what kind of programs the kids will involve in.
Lovely.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. I think this is a part of our interview. And for the last question from me, okay, is being for this 11 years of programs. So you've been going, you've been through a lot. And so what's your goal in the future? Do you have any future plan?
The future plan, as I said, I would like to expand MCF and go to other provinces, because I know that there are other schools that they might need more help. And I would like to expand and just go and sort of visit these people, visit these schools, and see how we can actually support them and try to extend our, support beyond Beijing and Tianjin.
Beyond Beijing and Tianjin. OK， 那么刚才呢，我跟 Helen 这块呢，主要是谈到了一些他在就是这个11年里面，他会有一个组织叫 Kids Club， 就是孩子的俱乐部。那么其实我觉得就是这个俱乐部来讲的话是非常好的一个定义，为什么呢？就是说它是让很多国际学校的孩子呢能参与到这个俱乐部来，那么他们作为一个老师的身份，可以教这些 migrant school 的小朋友，那么去绘画呀，去音乐呀，还有去英语。那么他为什么管它叫 club 而不叫其他的名字？就是他希望大家都是一个非常平等的无所谓你是什么样的你来自于什么样的学校，对吧？那么大家其实都是孩子，那么大家有共同的一些兴趣爱好，同时大家是一个平等的身份的一个相处，这个是非常重要的。而且我刚才也问到他 因为做了11年，他的重点都是在北京。他现在呢也是想把一些重心呢往天津这边挪，因为毕竟是很近的距离，而且很多北京和天津的这种就是这种就是孩子的学校，它也是相通的哈。那么所以他现在一些工作呢也是往天津这边来移动。那么有些国际学校，我们现在已经和一个国际学校哈，我现在不方便来说名字，但是现在已经开始。一些合作，然后也是在推动，然后在下周的时候，我们也会去到那个 migrant school，我们来去看一下学校的情况，我们进一步推动一下这个事情，包括这个慈善的事情，我们怎么来去做，怎么更好的能够帮助到那些孩子。所以说，如果我们有其他国际学校的校长哈，或者是老师看到我们这一期节目，如果你们想参与的话呢，就可以跟我来进行一些联络，好吗？然后，那么我会做好你们和就是 Helen 这边的工作。Okay, here I have another question. So only the international school can work with MCF. What about public school in China?
Public school, yes. I'm happy to work. These youngsters, doesn't matter whether they're international school or the Chinese school, doesn't matter. Yeah, anyone.
Okay, what about in Beijing? Does any public school?
No, we haven't had any. Mainly is international school, and we've been working with. Yeah.
Okay. So have you tried to communicate with the public school in Beijing?
To be honest, no. And the reason is because we're all volunteer, and these volunteers, they also got their own everyday job.
Okay.
So it's really hard to actually, the manpower is one of the actual problem, to have people to go and talk. And we need Chinese people to actually go to these schools and say who we are, and we can work. And the reason we work with the international school, because this is part of the, CAS and IB program. So that fit in nicely with their sort of, program. But I'm not really aware of Chinese school, what they, do they have CAS program? Do they have anything that community service program? I am not aware of that.
Okay, got you. All right. So we will move to the last part, and my assistant Dabai will join us and to do that question part. All right. Okay.
大家好，又来到了 Vivian Speaking。那么我们通过刚才那个嘉宾和我们分享的这些故事，让我们了解到了这个做公益的背后的一些不容易的地方，和一些闪光点。那下面呢，让我们来看一下网友的一些提问和评论。那我看到了很多网友都在为 Helen 做的这些公益事业点赞啊，有的说那个一件事情坚持了11年很不容易。然后有的还说那个很有爱心，坚持做公益都非常的不容易。那我们看到了有一位观众是这样问的，就是在嘉宾的印象当中做的这些公益过程当中呢，最难忘的一个时刻是什么？最难忘的一个时刻。
Okay, so what's your what impressed you most with this 11 years charity?
Well, what impresses me is after 11 years, and that's what keeps me going, is like story of Fan Fan, is a story of Li Xiaqing, is a story of Pang Chayu. There are so many kids that, we have, even if you have a little difference to their life, you know that you've done something. So inspire me that I can actually say, I've done a little bit. And this little bit really makes a huge difference in somebody's life. And I think seeing these children, like what I said, they're like my own kids. They have a dream, and I want to be part of that dream and make sure that, they achieve what they want to achieve.
对，嘉宾这边就是说那个，最难忘的就是他在帮助这些孩子，做出一点点改变的时候，然后即使他们做出了一点点改变，但是对他们的影响是非常的大的，对他们有非常大的那种改善。然后这是当看到孩子们这种满意欣慰的笑脸呢，他觉得是非常高兴的一件事情，就可以说是予人玫瑰，手留余香。
哇，
对。
大白好棒啊！最后都出来那个。
那我们再看看其他网友的评论。好，那这 这里有一个网友陆羽凡问到 ，Hello Helen, please, nice to meet you. Does your foundation offer or require any volunteers?
Hello, thank you for your question. Yes, we're always looking for volunteers, especially we're looking for Chinese volunteers because really, in my eyes, for these kids, I'm an old woman. But for them, you as a Chinese person, especially if you're young and you achieved what you wanted to achieve in your life, you inspire them even more. So yes, we are looking for volunteers. We're looking for Chinese volunteers that they can help us so that we can actually move forward and help more children.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if someone wants to be the volunteer, how they can contact with Helen. Yeah. So how about we leave a number to them? I mean later, right? Or some email address, right?
Yeah.
That would be great, right? How about you leave your email address?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can leave the.
好，那个如果电视机前的朋友如果想加入到这个志愿者队伍的话呢，然后我们稍后呢也会在评论区留下一个联系方式，可以把你的一些想法然后发送到这个邮箱，稍后呢会有工作人员与您联系。
对，刚才我们也跟 Helen 这边沟通了一下哈，他会把他的这个 email 的这个邮箱呢，会留在我们的留言部分，所以大家可以关注一下。
好，那我们看看其他网友的评论啊。这有个网友提问到，就是嘉宾的家里人对于嘉宾做这个 MCF 的公益事业有什么看法？有什么看法呢？是支持的态度吗？
So what about your husband or your kids? Because you've been a contribute to this work for 10 years. So what about their attitude to this job?
Actually, this is another thing. I have had 100% support from my husband, from my children, and they've been amazing, really. This is not the kind of, thing that you can do single-handed. If you don't have the support from your family, there's no way you can actually move forward and so you need the support, you need the backup, and I have 100% from my husband and my children, my daughter, my son. So I have been really blessed and I'm really grateful that they've been like that, so positive. So yeah.
Oh, okay. 那 Helen 她也是非常感谢她的就是爱人还有孩子的在她这份工作上的帮助。其实我觉得不能说是工作，因为她没有在这里面获得任何的报酬。She didn't get anything from it. Okay, she just a gift. So I think it's not. We cannot just consider it's a job. It's more like
Passion.
Passion. Yes.
And if I just may say so, although you think you don't get anything in terms of money, but you get a lot of satisfaction, you feel alive, you feel that you're doing something. And really this is a mistake a lot of people make. When you give something, in return you get a lot more back, really. But not everything is not about money, really. So this is,
Yeah,
important.
I got it. About when you give something to return, sometimes it's not just only about money.
It's even
right?
bigger than
Yeah,
money. Yes.
Bigger than money.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 还有什么其他问题吗？
我们看到还有一个网友提问啊 ，If you have some suggestion or some questions for the people who want to be a volunteers, what it to be? Yeah.
If I want to be...
A volunteer.
If somebody wants to be a volunteer,
yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any suggestion for them?
First of all, for any volunteers, we interview all our volunteers. And the reason we interview all our volunteers, whether they're Chinese or English or any nationality, because these kids, they're like my own kids. So we need to make sure that these kids are safe. So it's not about just volunteering, going there. We need to actually talk to you. We need to see whether you're passionate about what you want to do, what is your aim, what is, why is it that you want to volunteer? And then that way we can actually put you in a sector that, it suits you. Some people like to work with children, some people might like to work in the office, some people might like to do events. So it depends on what you want. It's not just as simple as, you want to volunteer and you go there. So we need to talk to you, we need to understand you, you need to understand our requirement, what we're looking for, and then we can actually work together.
就是我们嘉宾说到，就是在成为志愿者当中呢，就是 一定首先呢要想好自己为什么要成为这个志愿者，他要为这个事情做出哪些努力，而且呢还一定要把孩子当成是自己的孩子一样去管理、去爱护，要保证他的安全等等这些问题都要考虑到。那下面还有网友提问到，就是嘉宾在于那个管理自己的团队当中会有哪些？就管理自己团队当中有哪些好玩的活动啊，或者哪些那个你怎么说？就是
在办公室
有哪些团建活动？对，这样。
团建活动。Okay, so for your volunteers, what kind of team building event, you hold?
We have, so at the beginning of the term, we have a gathering of all the volunteers, so they meet each other. And also, this is another opportunity for volunteers, so that they meet each other, they get to know each other. If you want to learn English, this is again an opportunity for Chinese to learn English, English learn Chinese. So it's just a family, it's a unit of family that we all work together, we all help one another. So the volunteers will be welcome to actually, get involved with different nationality, with migrant kids, so that, everybody is working together.
Okay. 我觉得他是说，就是更多的机会让大家，那么这种团建就更多的机会让大家互相了解、互相认识，而且从语言上它也是一种提高。Okay, I just saw a question. Somebody want to know that if you just started this charity in China, or because of you've been, your life's been a long time in UK, right? So
that's right, yeah.
Have you started? Because you registered.
We are registered in UK. Yes, we are registered in UK, and we are starting the same kind of program in UK. But when I came here, I sort of left my job and I went back, registered the charity, and came back and carried on. I never actually stopped thinking. I didn't sort of wanted to start a charity. It just happened. So now I'm working with Chinese school. I'm working with Chinese, student. So this is how it sort of started. So yes, we are registered in UK and we do the same program in UK as well.
Okay. Yeah.
说过
什么？
这个活动还没说。
什么活动？
对，就是那个我们在之前跟嘉宾也了解到他会有一个平时每年会有一个慈善的活动，然后呢是叫杀人游戏，类似于我们的那个狼人杀。Murder mystery. Yeah.
Oh, murder mystery.
Yeah.
Murder mystery.
Murder mystery is an event that the hospital we work with, they organize it, and the money goes directly to the hospital. And this is an event, again, we work with international school. Their student will write the script for the show. Is a dinner and show, so that people will come and sit down, and while they're having their dinner, they sort of watch a show, and the international student, they sort of act, and in that act somebody get murdered. It's just, it's a show.
狼人杀。
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so you are there with your friend, and each table will have to guess who was the murderer.
Okay.
So it's a fun night.
Murder
That
mystery.
People will come and sort of but also again the international student, they write the script, so they learn about writing script, acting. These are the drama student that they do acting. So again, it's working together and learning about your own skills and your strengths and what you like and what you don't like.
Okay, but actually this event is the purpose is to raise money for the
health checkup.
For the health check.
对，就是我们嘉宾说呢，这个他们每年都会有一个像这样的慈善晚会、慈善活动，就是以那个大家的表演节目，还有一些晚餐、冷餐为主，然后而且还有一个重要的游戏环节呢，就是我们平常所说的狼人杀，对，这个就是那个杀人游戏这样的，进行一个整场晚会的贯穿。这个晚会呢，主要呢就是为了那些孩子筹集这种资金做准备的。然后在我们节目之前呢，也看到了有一个37000元的这个数字。然后今年的那个活动呢，就是在这个活动上筹集到了37000元，为了孩子的健康 为了孩子的健康检查，然后筹到了这个善款。对。
Okay, this is called the murder mystery.
Yes.
Yes, it's a hold every year,
Every
right?
year, yes.
So what about this year?
Well, hopefully we are hoping that this year not only we hold one event in Beijing, but we want to do it in Tianjin.
Oh,
as well.
really?
Yes. So hopefully we are looking for international school in Tianjin that their student can actually do the script and write the script and act, and sort of, we run the event for that.
Okay, so when?
It would be around March, April. And the reason
You
is
mean
because,
next year?
Yes, next year.
Okay.
And the reason is because during that period, the student haven't got exam. So it's either just before exam or just after exam. So we try to do it just before the main exam in May.
Okay, so more spare time to prepare
Yes,
that.
yes.
Okay.
嘉宾就是说到他那个，以前都是在北京做这样的活动，今年呢想放到天津来做，然后大概是明年的3月份到4月份这个样子。对，然后我们还看有一个网友提问到，就是嘉宾在以前就是在国外的经历当中有这样做过这样类似的公益事业吗
Oh, yeah. So they were wondering, actually, it's just what I asked, that have you done this kind of charity in UK?
No, not this kind of charity. Like what I said, we have sessions. We're starting the sessions to go to school, disadvantaged school, to support them, but not this kind of event. Because to be honest, like what I said, we're all volunteers, and I can only be in one place. So for the past 11 years, I've been trying to build this up in Beijing. So now that we are actually getting more volunteers and more people are going to work with us, we're going to expand, and maybe we can do that in London as well.
Okay. So for the London charity, do you have any plan?
For a London
already?
charity, we just actually appointed one person as a program leader. So I'm hoping to go and meet him, and we discuss and see how we can actually start this program in London.
Wow, it's going to be a lot of work. I have already know Helen for a couple of days, right? And she is a very energetic lady. Yeah, that's why she can be doing all of this work, and she has a group of volunteers to follow her. Okay, so yeah.
我们还看到另一个网友提问，就是在那个整个做公益的活动当中呢，都遇到过哪些特别严重的困难？就是遇到过哪些阻力？对。
Okay, so have you been through some difficulties during these 10 years?
Difficulty in what way? What are they?
In the charity?
Yeah.
In charity or very poor people?
No, it's I think they means when you support, when you want to make, when you want to raise money for these kids, or when you want to help the people who really need help. So do you have go through some difficulties?
The way I look at life is full of challenges, and it depends on how you take these challenges. You can't call them difficulty. There are challenges, and so far I have managed to deal with them and sort it out. But difficulty, not really, because when we do events, the money goes through the actual hospital or directly to the hospital. So we haven't really been working with money. So the challenges, we're still getting challenges, and we're still dealing with it in the best way that we can. So the answer is difficulty. If you want to call it difficulty, yes, we have.
Yeah.
就嘉宾说，那个人生当中处处都是挑战，就是如果把这种挑战一点点的化解，然后变成一种小事来做，就可以解决了，不要把它当成一种麻烦来弄。对，然后。
Okay, I think this is today's Vivian speaking. From some numbers, we know more and more about Helen and the MCF. 11 means she has been doing this for 11 years, right? And 480 means every year he been help 480. kids, right? And of course, they raise a big amount of money. It's not that big, but it's a very meaningful. Yeah, that's so. From Vivian speaking, this episode, I hope more and more people can join us.
Thank you.
And I want this amount of number of this amount of money will become bigger and bigger.
Hopefully. And thank you for inviting me. Thank you for watching.
Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.